Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Ask Marc. It's been a couple weeks since the last one, and we have 10, really good questions to answer this time. We're going to try to get through it as quickly as possible, yet give you as much information as possible. So getting right into it, Peter asks, will there be any new decals? Yes. Are we going to add new vinyls, new decals to the game?
Definitely, yeah. So you guys know Mike Hayes really well. Him and Vinod have been doing the Elite cars. Mike has been tasked, I believe, early next week to start coming up with some new vinyl sets, so stay tuned for those.
Cool. Next question is from Obi. Are you guys considering adding licensed SUVs?
Yeah, so this is coming from the fact that we released the Battlefield Heroes, Royals and Nationals version. Those were unlicensed. We want to do something sort of fun. The plan, we're looking at more SUVs, more licensed SUVs, yes. Just to clarify as well, 95% of our cars will always be licensed cars, but we're also looking with World to sort of give you guys the biggest experience that has ever been in Need for Speed. So can we bring the car list to plus 200? That'd be my dream one day. Let's go to the biggest list. So Drew will be actually
by the time everybody sees this video, the poll will already be up.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So we're gonna do a poll.
We got a poll up on Facebook and on the forums, and I also tweeted it out. Basically asking you guys, would you guys like to see more fictional cars in the game? If you guys want to cast your votes, go over to the Facebook page, or follow us on Twitter, or visit the forums.
It's simple. If you guys want more unlicensed fun sort of cars, like if you guys want some fun cars to go around and treasure hunt and some game mode cars, we'll build them for you guys.
All right. Next question is from Adam, and this is a good one. Canyons have been nearly finished for almost a year now. When can we expect the release?
Yeah. So every week we see Canyon questions. We wanted to sort of clarify.
Put this one to bed,
Put this one to bed. Part of us being super open with our community is a lot of times things change. We're changing things a lot on the fly.
And we've said this a lot on various Ask Marcs, is we'll have a plan in place, and then we'll get feedback from the community or some other factor will come in that will change the plan. So
So we touch on this and a little bit later in a few more questions here, but short answer here is Canyons have been deprioritized. They're not coming out anytime soon. I don't even think they're on the plan for this year, but that doesn't mean there's amazing content coming, and we'll get into that.
Yeah, there's a good reason they got prioritized. So you guys will be psyched. Next question is from Christian. When will more Mercedes come into the game?
So right now we have the SLR versions. We're still working with Mercedes to get more of their vehicles in. So stay tuned on that. We'd love to obviously get more Mercedes. So a lot of this we're working with manufacturers, but we also I'm heading to Stockholm next week, so I'll be away. But then there's also a press event in Russia, in Moscow on July 3rd. So stay tuned on that week. There's a pretty cool announcement coming on a new manufacturer that we're announcing in Russia. So we've been working on that for a while, and also we're working on another pretty major manufacturer deal that will affect the tuner market. Yeah. So that's been something we've been working on for like over a year. Just got confirmation today from our lawyers and licensing that it's going really well. So hopefully an announcement soon on that as well. So we're always working on more.
Yeah, and then just to add one more point to that, to the answer to that, when we get all these deals in place and when we get licensed to add new cars, we still have to build the car. And as we said a while, it takes a long time for us to build it.
Yeah, it takes about minimum 6 weeks for us to build it from scratch.
Yeah, and that's once we get the data. So just give you an indication of time frame on that. All right.
Cool.
Next question is the follow-up to the Canyons is, are there any plans for any new game modes like speed cam or checkpoint toll booth to drag races?
Cool. So this is going back to Canyons. Why Canyons sort of. So we've been, with Drew's help, we've been looking into what's the community. You guys are 50 million plus strong. We have obviously a hardcore following, and a lot of people have different opinions. Now, even though a lot of the hardcore users would love Canyons, a lot of you are also screaming for new game modes as well. So what we're currently doing right now is we're structuring a small team to start ramping up on new features. And one of them is a new game mode. So Drew, over the next few months here, he's going to be bringing you up to speed on what that game mode is.
We've got 4 major releases lined up.
So from now until the end of this year, there's some big changes coming that are hopefully you guys will all love. And our obviously aim is to make the game more enjoyable, give you more fresh content,
make it more accessible to all the players.
Exactly.
Just make it fun.
So yeah, we'll bring you all up to speed in doses.
All right. Next question is from Papa. I guess.
Yep.
When is the second Need for Speed World anniversary?
So anniversary is coming up actually.
We've already started planning for it. Actually, we've been planning for it for about a month now. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that will be the week of July 26th. So that entire week we'll be celebrating. Drew will be doing
the whole week. Yeah.
The whole week of celebrations. There's going to be hundreds of codes given out each
Thousands.
day. Thousands.
Yeah.
Each day we're pumping out codes for you guys. We have obviously some cool content planned for you, some free giveaways as usual.
Tons of the whole week we're going to be doing games, community events, and challenges. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
So stay tuned to that. It will be a really fun week.
All right. Yeah. So this kind of in conjunction with the other question from Samjon. When will there be a new community challenge? So this is a big piece of feedback. A big piece of feedback we got from the community after the last Team Escape Challenge. You guys want to have another shot at it? Got a lot of good feedback from the community about how to better run the challenges next time. And so yeah, in the next couple of weeks, probably in about 2 weeks from now, we'll run another Team Escape Challenge. We'll run it over a 7-day period, and we'll give you guys a lot better updates on where you guys are on the challenge. And that's something that was the main pieces of feedback we got from the team. So look for that probably within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
And the only thing I'll add there is you guys got to win these things, right?
Yeah, we gotta win. Yeah.
We're not. It'd be pretty sucky if we were just giving you guys the codes. You know us. We give you guys codes when we can and on a regular basis. If it's an actual challenge, you guys got to earn it, right? So I know the community was.
They don't like to hear it, but you got to.
You got to earn it. So as soon as you hit the target, you get the code, right?
Yeah. All right. And next question is from PS Frono. When is the next Tier 3 in-game cash car coming?
Cool. So that's easy answer. Next week we have
Is it going to be a Tier 3? For sure? We're sure this time?
Tier 3
Yeah.
in-game cash car.
Tier 3 in-game. All right. I actually know what it is too, so
Yeah.
it's going to be Tier 3. All right, last question is from Andra. When will the car classes be released? That's one of the major releases that we're going to be talking to you guys about in the next. We're going to start talking about it in the next month or so, and that's when we'll start releasing the information.
Exactly. Yeah, and just to clarify that one, a lot of people are asking around Tier 4s and all that. Car classes actually changes the way we look at cars.
It changes, a lot of things, but yeah.
There'll be, if we look at how we're building Need for Speed World, a lot of the cars that we're trying to bring in, like these ultra super cars that are like race versions, they're even not a Tier 4. They're actually some of them are Tier 5 and Tier 6.
Yeah.
So going to car classes, we'll explain it, but it actually suits the way where we're going.
Yeah.
Over the next couple of years, you're going to see some, if it was equivalent to tiers, they're going to be Tier 6s.
Yeah. But it's not going to be equivalent to, so the car classes are going to change everything up.
It's going to change everything
up.
up.
But the good point there is that we do have lots of high-end cars coming.
Exactly,
Yep.
and per car class, Drew will explain it going forward, but there'll be a purpose for each one of your cars.
Yep.
Each one of your now there's a reason actually to use each one of your cars.
So time frame on car classes is definitely more than a month away. A minimum, absolute minimum month away.
Exactly.
But,
sometime after our, we're trying to get it as close as we can, but probably not too far after our 2nd year anniversary.
Yep.
So August, worst case September, but we're trying to aim for August. We'll try to make that our date.
All right, and that's all the questions that we have this week. Hopefully they were good questions and that we answered the most frequently ones because these are the ones that we saw the most.
Yep.
If you guys have questions for the next Ask Marc, just make sure you're liking him on Facebook. So it's facebook.com/MarcVellis, and we'll post it up. Call up for questions every. I think we're doing this on like a 2-week cadence now.
Sounds good. Yeah. Next week, like I said,
he's away.
I'll do this again in 2 weeks.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay. See ya.